company with ambition, that was always that strung a chord with me.
I was one of the first ones that joined Stena when it was just quite a small business.
I've been with Stena Drilling since the very beginning.
Second day at Stena was out to the Stena Spey for the SBS in 1998 in Rotterdam. We had also the D and the Clyde at the time, and the company was building the Tay and the Dawn as well, so it was quite an exciting time to join.
Joined Stena Drilling as a project accountant back in 1997. Was lucky enough to be part of the Clyde upgrade, the Stena Tay construction, Stena Dawn construction.
They had the Ben Loyal, which became Stena Clyde. We had Ben Rear, which became the Stena Forth. There was the Stena D and the Stena Spey.
Stena Spey was built in Korea, early 80s, and had a very, very successful track record since its introduction to the North Sea.
Some of the first projects I was involved in was Stena Tay, its first SPS, 2004 Palermo. Then I was off to Singapore working Stena Clyde SPS.
I guess the first work I had really was looking after the fleet. We just had semi-submersibles at that time, so I was heavily involved in the Stena Spey and also the Stena Dawn.
The rigs would come off all had anchors. The Stena Dawn had full DP.
The older rigs were very manual. Apart from the Stena D, they had gantry cranes, which was easy to operate. They had elevated catwalks, and catwalks that moved and took the pipe to and from the drill floor, which was a lot safer.
The electrical and electronics was quite basic, but now everything's very much PLC controlled and data driven.
Stena Tay was important from the perspective that it was the first rammed rig Stena Drilling had in its fleet, which followed up with the Stena Dawn and the 4 drill ships. It was kind of a starting point. It was also Stena Drilling's first deep water unit.
Tay got signed a 5-year contract in 2005, and that gave us the green light for the investment for the Drillmax.
It was exciting. We sat round the table and started looking at the good and the bad from the semi-submersibles that we had at the time and bringing the good into that drill ship. That was, beauty of Stena Drilling. The people were fantastic.
The massive change for me was the complexity in the unit, starting with the Drillmax. That took it to a new level altogether.
They were more or less fully automated with very little hands-on. Far better laid out, stability was a lot better as well.
And of course, the amount of people we needed to hire to get the ship out, and then followed by that, the Cairn, the Forth, the IceMax. So the company really just grew incredibly at that stage.
When we got the ships from 2007, 2008 onwards, we took a much more global presence.
Technology improved, there was a steep learning curve, and also the number of people involved on the rig. We suddenly went from 85 or 90 people to nearly 200 people.
The back office and the expertise within the business has changed hugely. We've got talents here we never had before, we've got skills here we never had before, and that's one of the great things about Stena Drilling, is that it's really moved with the times.
When I think back, when I first started, we were handwriting the checks, but obviously everything a lot more automated now.
I think we all understand the importance of energy security, but at the same time decarbonising the society and heading towards a transition, but that needs to be done with care, of course.
And Stena Drilling is doing their part with new targets to performance and new targets to sustainability, so being an environmental focus.
Our clients now ask us, what are we doing to reduce our carbon footprint? How can we assist them on their upstream operations to also reduce their carbon footprint?
I joined Stena as the rig manager for the Stena Drillmax. I used to be the client with the Stena Cairn project. You see things from a different perspective. You have to look more globally rather than locally. I get to go on all of our rigs and talk to all of our people.
Put it simply, it's all down to the people. We run a business that consists of units in the sea which are useless without the people on board.
Our values are clear. We all communicate and we all see how each other behave. It's vital to how the culture is maintained within the business.
I've worked with a lot of people over the years, seen them come in at grassroots, developed them through the current day, and a lot of these people are now spread across the fleet.
Stena has given me many opportunities, has supported me throughout my development, and given me the exposure to work with exceptional people.
I think there's a special sauce in Stena Drilling which makes us a great company in my mind.
20 years in Stena is a big thing. In this day and age, it's a very important thing to me.
It's the memories of working with the guys. It was actually a pleasure going to work.
It is my second family.
I can't imagine working anywhere else.
We've been groundbreaking in many of the things we've done and we've built, and we've got a great pride in doing things better all the time. So every time we build a rig, it's better than the last one.
It's not a company set on old values, but it's a company that's set on tomorrow's values.
The Stena Evolution, we're bringing, a new drill ship design into the fleet, but really I see it as a continuation, and hopefully it can go on to have the same successes.
It's the company evolving, it's the latest technology. It means so many things to us. It's giving us the ability to move on, create that excitement within the organisation.
Nearly a decade later, here we are again, another Stena drilling drill ship in the fleet.